Now, as we're here having a leisurely tea stop, because of course you've covered most of the journey now, having done day one, nearly to Reading.
Wow.
I thought it'd be a good opportunity to chat about why Holy Island, why Camberley to Holy Island, not Camberley to John O'Groats or something like that.
Okay. Well, Jane, my wife, and I are members of the community of Aidan and Hilda, and we wear this cross. I don't know if you can see the little A and the little H on there, Aidan and Hilda, because we are signed up members. We are voyagers in the community. And Aidan and Hilda is what we call a dispersed community of people trying to live a monastic way of life in today's world, throughout the world. But our headquarters is on Lindisfarne, on Holy Island. And this is the place where Bishop Aidan was sent from Iona in the 500s to evangelise the Northumbrians. And from there, one of his disciples was a lady called Hilda, who became the Abbess of Whitby. And so they were very famous within their own terms. And we're part of a movement of people trying to learn lessons from those early Celtic Christians who lived in this land. Many of the saints you can read about in some of the histories did some quite fantastic things. You might be pardoned for doubting if it ever happened. But Aidan and Hilda, they walked in this land. They spoke our language, as it were. They preached the gospel. They lived it here in England. And we want to learn from them.
So was Hilda responsible for bringing Christianity to Britain?
No. Well, it's quite a long story, which I'd like to tell you about. I mean, Aidan was responsible for bringing in the gospel again from the north. So from Ireland, they went to Iona. He came from Iona to Northumbria. So he was responsible for repopulating or reintroducing Christianity with others. He brought monks with him, and there were many others, Columba, and other famous people around at that time, who were a wave in the north of evangelization and bringing in the gospel. Hilda was significant because here was a woman who was in charge of the abbey, and when Christians arrived from the south, from the mission from under Augustine to Canterbury, and they eventually made their way north, and they met up and they discovered this other stream of Christianity they knew nothing about. There had to be talks about how they were going to get on, and there's a very famous meeting called the Synod of Whitby, and they invited Hilda to chair it. So she was obviously somebody of some import, some gravitas in the community, and was well respected. And so a man, Aidan, a woman, Hilda, these are the two of the people we draw inspiration from.